Hi fellow yappers, we're back. We're back. 2 videos in 1 month. I have a bullet journal, guys, not to brag, but I have that in my bullet journal to post 2 videos this month, and we're about to do it. We're gonna do it all right. Hello. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another yap sesh with your girl, with your fave, with everything in between. Me, Yuri. I hope you guys enjoyed last video because 400 of you did, and I'm very grateful once again for all the love I've gotten on the Sabrina video. That one definitely sparked a lot more like discussion, not even just like people disagreeing per se. It was more a lot of people just agreeing and like, you know, giving their own takes on infantilization and how they've experienced it. So it was so nice to interact with you guys and actually like talk about it. Somebody even said I looked like Sabrina, and I was like, you may be right. So while I was preparing for that video, I was on IG Reels. Pause. Yes, I watch IG Reels. I don't watch TikTok anymore. I went from TikTok and I was like, I'm gonna give it up. And then my attention span took me right over to IG Reels. I would say it's inferior. Many people would agree with me, but whatever. While I was on IG Reels, I stumbled across a video of this girl taking like 1,000,001 supplements and vitamins. And I was like, surely this can't be doing what you're saying it does. You're saying it's gonna help you with your hormones and your regulations and all these things. And I'm just like, I don't quite believe that. And I'm not sure that this is entirely healthy. And the comments agreed. And I started thinking, I don't think Miss Thing cares about the health aspect of it. I think she cares about her body. Oh, I feel like I should address this. So, I recently, around what, a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, went to the Talk Nasty tour. Yes, with Jake Thatcher, Nicole Raffi. Okay, right there. And I had VIP. So I had special access. I did a meet and greet, Q&A. If I feel like it, I will insert a video of me asking them a question. I didn't ask the question on video, but I got the response on video, and I was just like mesmerized. And I got that poster for free as part of my VIP package, but I also really wanted the pregnant James Charles one. Like, Miss Thing is fully iconic. Oh, it kicked. Tell you right now, Dramageddon 1, 2, and 3, key points of my personality. Key part. It is, for me, it is one of the greatest moments in modern pop culture. I do not like argue with the wall. I will not fight this. I love it. And so they're all signed by Nicole. I've been following Nicole for a long time. Saw these videos, and I did not mean for all of the posters that I got that night to be from the same video. But here I am. I'm consistent. But back to the topic at hand. I noticed that I felt like a lot of these dieting content creators are really just trying to push a body type towards you instead of a healthy lifestyle. Bomb dropped. And that's when this whole idea came to life, where I was like, let's talk about it. You don't care about being healthy, you just care about being skinny. So let's yap about it. So the original creator, I don't have the video, but the original creator, she was actually a dietitian, so I really couldn't base an argument off of her content. So I kept looking, but since the IG algorithm is so on the nose, it just kept suggesting dietitians when I was like liking her stuff, so I can keep getting that stuff on my feed. But I kept getting dietitians. Boo, boring, not what I want. Disclaimer, dietitians are not boring. They themselves are not boring. Their career isn't boring. It's just not what we're looking for. Okay, moving on. So I just kept like struggling to find more videos because I knew what I was talking about was out there. I just couldn't find it. And then I remembered this one TikTok that I saw on IG Reels, because that's all it is regurgitated TikToks. If you want to resist finishing your food, just ruin it. Let me put it in right now. And that I found easily. I went to TikTok and I searched up just ruin your food, and there it was. And there was our creator that we are focusing on for the argument's sake of this video, Allie. Hi. And I'm gonna be clear to anybody watching this. I don't have the platform just yet to be like, guys, don't send hate or all like, I don't have that platform. But if for whatever reason you feel compelled to go over there in my honor, or for whatever reason to go send hate, it's not that deep in terms of like, hate is not gonna do anything. I just felt the need to clarify that while I do disagree with the content that this creator puts out, I don't want to I don't want to be in this video be like, I hate her, or I hate her. I don't know who she is. I know the content she puts out, and that is what I'm basing my opinion off. I don't like her content, and hate on my side or anyone else's is not going to, it's not going to change what she does. She's gonna just keep doing what she wants to do, and it's only gonna hurt her. Just think critically and don't send hate. So after I saw that video, I went to her page and I went down a motherfucking rabbit hole. Okay, call me the rabbit. What's his name? The white rabbit? I'm neat. That was me. I was going down that rabbit hole. I was looking through everything, and I was appalled. I was shocked. But it's also like, she's not the only one making this kind of content out there, but she is the one I'm choosing to focus on because it's a lot of there, it's accessible, and I kind of got enthralled in it. Sue me, call me Sabrina. I mean, somebody did. A lot of her page is just calorie comparisons, like 500 calories here compared to 500 calories, you know, in fruits, you know, and a lot of it is also just like anti-intuitive eating, which is like, okay.
That's a choice.
And we'll explain what intuitive eating is in a second if you don't know what it is. But alas, a lot of it is just it's all food focused. Her caption, or like her bio on TikTok, is literally trigger warning food. I'm talking about this creator because she, and like many other creators that post mainly food content online, she contributes to this larger narrative that is disguised as health, but in reality it's just about body image. And it just really, it's like, you know, when you have like a cardigan and you pull one string and then everything starts to unravel. That's just kind of how it started with this video topic. I started off with this creator and I just noticed, like, everyone says, oh, it's an epidemic, everything's a fucking epidemic now, as if we didn't go through a fucking pandemic. You would think people wouldn't use that word as much, but anyway, we're just gonna get into this whole world of how we went from Kim K bodies to skinny bodies to now taking minions tonight. We steal the moon. Millions of supplements and just all of this weird body shaming and promoting of unhealthy eating habits. Let's get started. Call me Rosanna. So let's start and set the stage on where this all came from. If you were around on social media from like 2016, 2017, 2018, you would have noticed that the most popular body type and the one that was kind of meant to be like idolized was the Kim K body, which I call it the Kim K body, and millions of other people do too, simply because like she is the one, and her family are the ones who perpetuated that standard. You want to look racially ambiguous, and you want to have a fat ass and a slim waist. And her body is so iconic that for the 2021 Met Gala, she showed up covered in all black. Her face, her hair, her arms, it just accentuated her body, and people immediately knew it was Kim Kardashian. That's like that is genuinely, that is how you build a brand. You know how they say you're a good character design is one that can be recognized by the silhouette? That's literally Kim Kardashian. Tell me I'm wrong. I won't believe you, but just tell me I'm wrong. So as COVID came and we went through the pandemic, and then we started going out through the other side of the pandemic, a new trend started to pick up. And it was the clean girl trend. I hate the clean girl trend. Let me be really fucking honest right now. I hate all the micro trends, the brown sugar latte. I said this in my last video. But anyway, I hate the clean girl trend, but let's move on.
Like what? You're not a clean girl unless you're a consumerist. You're not a clean girl unless you have a jade roller. So clean girl was now arguably perpetuating whiteness, which is like problematic in its own. I think I have a comment. I have a bunch of stuff saved on my phone. A comment of someone breaking this down better than I can, of like how clean girl is like low-key racist.
The clean girl look isn't racist. Anyone can do a clean girl look. While the clean girl aesthetic is reportedly for anyone scrolling through the hashtag on TikTok, you'll notice a lot of thin, white, young, cisgender women who have a lot of money for fancy face creams.
And clean girl really just consists of having glass skin and very natural features, but you have to look imperfectly perfect. And with a clean girl, you have to look at her so long just to see if she's ever been under the knife, when in contrast to the BBL bodies that we were glamorizing a couple years ago, where you can tell they went under the knife. That was the goal, go under the knife. And of course, with this new trend came people capitalizing off of it with social media, because especially TikTok was huge. It still is, but like TikTok is like so big that that's just kind of where everything starts, as like the breeding ground of trends and micro trends. Now you have to be a clean girl from inside and out. But what they don't say is that all the clean girls have flat tummies. Now we have another body standard that we are now forcing every woman to fit into for them to feel beautiful. Which is like, bro, I just got, like, imagine, I'm like, I just got a BBL and now I have to be skinny again. Now the body standard is skinny. It used to be like this, and now you want to be like this. You want to look natural without being too natural, because a natural body, a very normal human body, also has a gut. You can have a flat tummy and have a natural body. That's not what I'm trying to say. But you can also have a little, what's it called, a fupa? A fupa. So now with this new rise in food content being like cleaning yourself from inside and out, that's basically what they're trying to promote here. You have people telling you to eat raw eggs and ginger shots and honey lemon biscuit bites and like whatever the fuck. There's always some healthy ass shit that includes banana. I'm sorry, why does it always include banana? It can be like fun little dessert that you don't want to break your bank on, but you're also trying to be on a diet, and then the bitch whips out a fucking banana. I said always banana. And so now we're not only being told how to look, we're being told how to eat. So you know what I'm talking about. You've seen the videos where people are like, oh, come take my morning, like what I eat in a day, what I eat in the morning, and it's people just eating shit off of a spoon. There's no actual meal. It's just shit in a jar that they take with a spoon, yum, and then like a matcha latte with oat milk, of course. Oh, but don't drink oat milk because that can kill you. But don't drink whole milk because that can kill you. You actually don't pasteurize your milk. It's too much. And now some girl with a communications degree is telling me that my sweet treats are going to kill me. Thanks, Jen. Thanks. I don't know anyone named Jen. But the point stands. That brings up another problem, where a lot of these creators aren't really qualified to be saying all of this. None of these videos, Allie's included, that I mentioned earlier, none of these videos ever have a disclaimer saying this is what works for me, or my diet, like they have what my dietitian recommended. I hate the videos that are like, oh, my dietitian recommended this for me, because now it's like there's still no disclaimer that this is for me. This is the lifestyle I live. There are so many components that go into what you eat and how it affects you specifically. But of course, there's nowhere stating that on the video. And you can be like, oh, I put it in the caption. You put it after the show more button, okay? You're not slick. And going back to the creator from earlier, she is another queen, I guess, who has a bunch of videos discouraging things like intuitive eating and the body positivity movement. She calls it a cult, and she says that intuitive eating is so bad. Let me explain to you what intuitive eating is before I go into it. So intuitive eating is basically when you just listen to your body on what it wants to eat. So if you're saying, I really want a bacon, egg, and cheese, you're gonna go ahead and get that bacon, egg, and cheese. You're not gonna be like, oh, I really shouldn't, I'm gonna die. No, like, you're just listening to your body, and it really helps to kind of repair that relationship that you may have with food. Now, Miss Allie Bally, she has a lot of videos kind of talking down on intuitive eating, calling it something, a remedy purely for people who have eating disorders. And it's just very, like, before I go on, I'm fully aware a lot of it may be rage bait, but this is why I don't care. When I was a kid, when I was like 13, when I first got onto social media and onto the internet, I believed anything. Like, I believed anything that I was on my phone screen. I didn't care. I didn't do critical thinking. I didn't even critical. So let alone who was gonna be thinking. I can't help but think of those young yaris that are young today, doesn't make sense, but I can't help but think of the young yaris of today who have a phone. They just got their phone, I'm so excited, or they have their phone, doesn't matter, and they open TikTok and they see this woman who is just telling you that your crumble cookies that you got with your friends last week is now like you're terrible for it. Because none of Allie's messages in her thing say you are a bad person if you eat this much, but the message lies in the undertone and between the lines. And like, while we don't do critical thinking, kids, they know how to emotionally, like, that shit hits them. It hits little girls, especially because everywhere you fucking look, there is a magazine that, oh, a magazine, I just showed my age. I mean, there's magazines now, but like no one ever talks about magazines, you know what I mean? Everywhere you look, there is an advertisement, a commercial, there is a creator, there is somebody on your phone telling you and showing you what you should look like, and there is always a mirror in your house that doesn't show you that same picture, and that is what gets to these girls, and that's what gets to me. I have a very like tough relationship with food, tough relationship with my body in terms of just accepting it, and you know, it's a very personal journey for me, and things like that just drive me mad. It drives me mad. Okay, rage bait all you want, the kids don't know you're rage baiting, babe. They don't know what that is, or if they do, like they don't think you're doing it, because, and it's like, okay, I know you can't shield your content from everybody, but like making content like this when you are not qualified to talk about what is proper to put in your body, all it does is do more harm than good. And listen, I know there are creators out there that are dietitians that are making content to try to promote like healthy habits, but I'm not talking about them. Like, I'm not talking about them. What is there to talk about them? They're doing their job, you know. I'm not, whatever. I'm talking about the people that have no qualifications, that literally just perpetuate this very unrealistic lifestyle, this very unattainable lifestyle for most people, especially in this economy. God, I know how I sound, but genuinely just hear it for a second. Like, people cannot afford to get fucking jars of sea moss. How much does a jar of sea moss cost? Hold on, before I start talking out of my ass. What the these jars are like $30-$40. Oh my god. People love to argue, no, it is about health, because when you're obese, you are unhealthy. It's really bad. Okay, because obesity is bad. Like, I'm not sitting here and acting like everyone should just be obese. No. I'm just trying to normalize having a fucking, like, a flab on your arm, or a little gut. You can't see it, I'm not gonna get up though, but a little gut, or like, you know, like a 0.5 chin. Like, I'm just trying to help put that in at least somebody's head, that like, your body, as long as you are healthy, is what matters. That is all that matters. Anyway, oh my god, if it was always about being healthy, why is Ozempic so successful? Because it's not about being healthy, it's about being skinny. It's about fitting into that new body standard, because watch in a couple years, everyone's gonna start getting fat asses again, because it's never changing. Like, Ozempic is also like a little cog in this big get skinny machine, because it came at a time where like everyone was really just trying to go back to being skinny instead of having the BBL body, and it's such an easy and dramatic change and fix and all these things, and I'm just like, yeah, but like, actually, you do not know the effects. You do not know how this may affect you. This is not weight loss, babe. And also, how would your body process that weight loss that quickly? This is actually for diabetes, actually. So, no problem here. It's always looks over health. It's always, how do you look? It doesn't matter if you're healthy. And that is where I bring up my top dog, my Galinda, Ariana Grande, once again. Ariana Grande has been heavily criticized for her body recently, ever since she started working on Wicked back in 2021, and people have been saying, oh, she's super skinny, oh my god, I hope she's okay, because now you're too skinny, oh, now you're unhealthy, because people online can just tell when you're healthy, you know? So people have been criticizing her, telling her that she looks super, super scary, unhealthy, all these things, and it's like, now not only do we feel like comfortable giving people dietary need advice, unprompted, unqualified, but now we also feel comfortable talking about people's bodies. And she posted a video, which the fact that you got Ariana Grande to comment on like public discourse about her, like that's how you know that it was excessive and that it was getting to Miss Thing. Because, and she also included it in yes and, don't comment on my body, do not reply.
I think we should be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies, no matter what. If you think you're saying something good or well-intentioned, whatever it is, healthy, unhealthy, big, small, this, that, sexy, not sexy, we just shouldn't. We should really work towards not doing that as much. There are many different kinds of beautiful. There are many different ways to look healthy and beautiful. I know personally for me, the body that you've been comparing my current body to was the unhealthiest version of my body. I was on a lot of antidepressants and drinking on them and eating poorly, and at the lowest point of my life when I looked the way you consider my healthy, but that in fact wasn't my healthy.
Ariana was doing Pilates, dancing every day. She was actively exercising every day when she was on the set of Wicked. So it was natural that she was going to lose some of her weight. And I'm not saying, oh, Ariana Grande is healthy now. Only she knows that. But we don't. And that's the problem. Like, people just need to, like, back the fuck up. And mind you, a majority of this is all directed at women. I say majority because men are subject to body shaming and body issues. But a lot of the creators I'm thinking of, a lot of the things I see on my feed are from female creators, from women creators. It's like notorious that it's notoriously a problem with women, but I'm not trying to erase the problem that men have as well with body shaming and body positivity. All of this to say, it said it on my thumbnail, skinny versus healthy, because you can be skinny and you can be healthy. You can be skinny and be unhealthy. You can be chubby and healthy, chubby and unhealthy. We all have a million different things that contribute to why we look the way we do. Not even in terms of body shape, but our hair reacting differently to different products, I don't even know, the length of our lashes, how well we retain our nails when we do them, how certain jewelry looks on us. There are so many things that make us different than this plastic mold that TikTok and social media seems to want to put us in society and the culture. There's just too much at hand for women to just manage to look the same. Does that make sense? I feel like I just lost my own plot, but nonetheless, thank you for watching this video. I had to do this video in literally 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes, because my camera's dying, but I know I could do it, and I did. I stayed on topic. Bow, bow, bow. Nail check before we go. My tech is so fucking talented. She told me she like watched both of my video. Oh, we watched my second video together at this appointment, but and for a space theme. But thank you so much for watching. I got heated in this video because it really does hit home for me. I want women to know that they're fucking beautiful. I love women. I love women. But yeah, my dear friends, my yappers, my fellow yappers, please stay tuned for the next video. I'm a little all over the place on what the next one will be. So if you guys have any ideas, you can also drop them in the comments. But thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.